Hey 101E, hey 101E. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Module 2. Hope that you've had a lovely week and that you've been enjoying the fact that summer has officially arrived. For myself, I've been riding my bike, I've been swimming, and I was able to take a quick getaway to the mountains, which was much needed considering this intense heat wave that we've been having here. So hope that you've had a nice week too. Before proceeding into the overview of what this module will entail, I want to open up as per usual with a punny joke. Check it out. And notice the artwork as well. How do you put a baby alien to sleep? Give up? You rockets. Look at the artwork here. Certainly the artwork adds a lot to the effect. Okay, so let's go into our calendar here so that we can see the signposts for what's ahead in this week's module. Number one, as you'll notice, we have a new thematic unit. We have two topics that we'll be covering in this module. First one is intertextuality, and the other one is dream chasing, which is actually the name of our first paper. So, as you'll see here, I'll be assigning the first paper. And in addition to that, because I am of the strong conviction and I recognize that writing is a process, certainly writers don't just, lightly start writing and all of a sudden it's all finished and perfect. No. Writers go through a process of brainstorming, of outlining, of creating rough drafts, of workshopping, of proofreading, of editing. And then it's the final draft. And actually what's funny is that even when you have the final draft, a lot of times writers are continually thinking, oh man, how could I, they're still left with, oh, I could improve this and that. And so writing's recursive, it's ongoing truly. So because of that, why I'm saying all this is because with each paper, actually with each class, I'm intentional to reaffirm and model writing as a process. So in addition to assigning the first paper, we have the first element of it, which is the brainstorm. And as if you'll notice, that's going to be due by Wednesday, this Wednesday. So I'm recording this on Sunday the 27th. So this means that it will be due this Wednesday, so in 3 days. So you have to get a mission control if you don't have one. What's a mission control, Mr. Godoy? Well, a mission control is a place where you can write your deadlines and look ahead so as to anticipate the deadlines, right? To put your maximum efforts towards the closest deadlines and to be visualizing into the future to see what's coming. What might that look like? Well, that could be an agenda, that could be an organizational like a calendar app on your phone. But let me tell you my personal favorite, and that is a wall calendar. As simple as that may sound, but a wall calendar makes a world of difference. Excuse me, because on the wall calendar, you can jot down all the deadlines and literally look ahead and anticipate them. Yeah. So to me, that has made all of the difference. So if you don't have a wall calendar, go and get one if you want that to be your mission control. Aside from Amazon and online merchants, I've seen some cool ones at Barnes and Nobles. So it's a little plug for them there. Okay, so yeah, do make note of that the brainstorm will be due this Wednesday the 30th. And the reason being is because, hey, this is a summer intersession. We have 6 weeks, so we kind of hit the ground running. Because this week, also, we're having the peer review workshop, and that means that you'll have to upload your rough draft by Thursday the 1st by 11:59 p.m. And I will explain more about what that will entail and the details of that. Just take note that your rough draft will be due by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. And that's going to be of at least 2 pages, okay? And I'll explain all that in the video for the peer review workshop. But the main thing I want you to recognize is to take note of these deadlines. So number one, the brainstorm will be due by this Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Number two, the rough draft will be due by by Thursday by 11:59 p.m. And I will actually, once I get your brainstorms, I will get cracking and give you your score for that, as well as your feedback, so that you can write your rough draft ASAP, so that I can help you with your rough draft and let you know if you're on the right path and so on. So do make note of that. Brainstorm will be due by this Wednesday, and the rough draft will be due by this Thursday. Another thing is current event. What's that, Mr. Godoy? Well, stay tuned, and I will be explaining that in its corresponding video. So those are the signposts that we have for this week. And with that, we enter our canvas to continue our overview. Okay, so these will be the notes for our intertextuality lesson, which you can watch that corresponding video for that. And yep, this is all part of intertextuality. Okay, next one comes the dream chasing part. This is where we front load this topic of dream chasing. Hot Cheetos, is this a snack break, Mr. Godoy? You might be asking. Stay tuned. Well, first thing you're going to do is read this article. How a janitor at Frito-Lay invented flaming hot Cheetos. Whoa, what's this going to be? I know this blew my mind the moment I read it. So really, as you're reading it, highlight and annotate and write down the things that stand out to you. And it could be as simple too as having a sheet of paper and reacting and responding to the things that are surprising you the moment that you read them. Yeah, because our discussion board is asking these things. What surprised you about this article? What key traits do you see in Montañez's story that helped him to achieve success? What can you take away from his example when it comes to the chasing of your own dreams? See, you're already seeing semblances of what this paper will be about. And it is about your own dreams and dream chasing and what you can take away from this. And so as you're reading this, do take note of that, okay? Is there anything else you'd like to add in terms of requirements? So you're going to write at least a solid paragraph, which means at least 4 fat, meaty sentences minimum, yeah? And in addition, because it's a discussion board, then I'm also asking you to reply to at least 1 classmate's post and at least 2 meaty sentences, okay? Because it's a discussion board and not a monologue. So that's the first thing. That's the discussion board there. And as you can see, the deadline for that will be by Sunday, which already is going to be 4th of July. Look how time has flown. It's already 4th of July. We're more than a year. We're more than halfway into our year. How time flies, huh? Okay, the brainstorm, I will be explaining that in another video, so stay tuned for that. Same thing for the actual essay and the peer review workshop. Actually, the prompt should go here. There we go. And the peer review workshop, as well as the current event. So that's it for our overview of what we will be doing this module. So stay tuned and watch the other videos. See you guys.